Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here in Collinsville, Illinois. Second period just underway. Railers down by 6 with the basketball. Hayes tried to do a backdoor to Komnick. Nothing there. Now they'll reset up top. K-Hawks with the basketball. Wilkinson feeds it in. Horace shot on the way, up and good.
Boy, they've got it right there in the middle, Scott, and they've made us pay a couple free throw jump shots.
21-13, K-Hawks with the lead, and another turnover from the Railers. Sanders tried to get it to Miller off his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, not the pressure we've seen either from the last two opponents. K-Hawks are not providing that much pressure, and we've turned it over 2 times in a row now. Very uncharacteristic of the Railers here.
Need a defensive stop here for the Railers as an 8-point lead for the K-Hawks. They work it around the perimeter with Weisinger and Brister. Now kick it out. Wilkinson, 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Gowan tracks it down, pushes left. Now backs it back out, gives it to Hayes, top of the key. Over to Miller. Miller drives left, now right, pulls up. Jumper on the way, no good, too long. And K-Hawks look to push. Weisinger now over to Brister. Over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson corner. Now back up top to Weisinger. Back to Wilkinson. 3 on the way. Up and good.
Well, he's on fire, too.
Wilkinson off the bench. And another 3 for him. It's 24-13 K-Hawks. Railers with the ball. Need a score here. Gowan dribbles around. Now backs it out. Gives it to Hayes, right corner. Sanders back to Hayes. Hayes going to dribble in, kick it out to Gowan. Nothing there. 9 on the shot clock. Komnick left wing. Now Hayes up top. Hayes trying to get in the lane. Finds Sanders off his hands as Sanders cut to the basket. Couldn't handle it. Out of bounds. Railer turnover. Schilling checks in for Miller.
Well, the Railers, too, we just have turned the ball over several times in a row. And, again, not the pressure that we've seen so far, but Railers really not sure exactly where we're going to go with the ball. And then we got late in the shot clock there and kind of panicked.
Horace, right corner. Now back up top to Brister. Brister to Weisinger. Back to Brister. Feed it in to the big man. Little jump, turnaround. Shot is good for Chambers. 26-13. 5:20 to go in the first half. Sanders drives in, kicks it out. Foul on the drive. Looks like Wilkinson's going to pick up his first foul. First team foul for the K-Hawks.
Yeah, the Railers in unfamiliar territory, not only with the turnover, Scott, but giving up 26 points already.
Yeah.
Not even midway through the second quarter. And right now the K-Hawks making the Railer defense, or making the offense for them look easy.
Komnick with it. Now Schilling. Swing it over to Hayes. Hayes is going to fire up a 3 off the rim. No good. Weisinger with the rebound for the K-Hawks. Now over to Brister. Brister crosses the timeline, gets it back to Weisinger. Now back to Brister. Wilson feeds Chambers, feeds it over to Horace, up and good. Railers just a step slow right now, and down 15 just like that. Comnick to Hayes. Hayes pulls up, little running jumper, no good. Weisinger with the rebound. Weisinger over to Horace. Now back to Weisinger. Swing it over to Brister. Brister, left corner. Wilkinson, three on the way. In and out, no good. Schilling with the rebound. Need a bucket here.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Comnick left wing. Now Smith left corner. Up top to Hayes. Now Schilling, top of the key. Schilling dribbles left. Now back to his right. Guarded by Brister. Now over to Smith, left wing. Feed Hayes, left elbow. Hayes is going to kick it out. Three on the way from Gowan. Good.
Gowan with a big three there. We needed it on a scoring drought from the Railers.
Chris Coyne, State Farm, three-pointer for Gowan. And the lead's cut to 12.
No pressure really bothering the K-Hawks tonight. Now they're passing wherever they want to and just about getting it any shot they want right now.
Wilkinson thinks about a three, now passes it up. Feed it into Chambers, and he's going to travel. And they called it. Keon Carson checks back in for the Railers as Comnick takes a break. 3:18 to go in the first half. It's 28-16 K-Hawks.
A lot of time left, Scott. 3:16 left in the second. If the Railers can chip away and get to this thing, within 5 by halftime, you feel really good about the way the K-Hawks were able to start the game.
Carson over to Schilling. Down to 3 minutes. Carson goes right. Now gives it to Smith. Smith's going to dribble in, find a lane, up with the right. Count it for Smith. Good take to the basket.
Yeah, you're right. Gabe has had a couple of nice drives to the basket, and maybe something that the Railers can pick up on. Let Gabe continue to get to that rim.
28-18 K-Hawks. They pass it around the perimeter. Find Chambers, guarded there by Hayes. Chambers backs down Hayes, up and no good. Rebound Schilling.
Yeah, good job by Hayes. I think you got to make Chambers make a move on you, keep him in front of you, and that's exactly what Hayes did.
Railers with the ball down 10. Schilling, three on the way. Ooh, almost had it off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound K-Hawks. Weisinger brings it across. Now gives it to Brister. Wilkinson left corner. Feed Chambers up and good. Little mismatch down there for Chambers as Smith came over, but he didn't stand a chance.
No, they're getting it too low. Too many direct passes for the K-Hawks, and they're getting it to Chambers too close to even have to make a move. He can just turn and score it.
Hayes thought about pulling up for a jumper, pulls it back out. Now they'll work it to the left with Gowan. Now up top to Schilling, over to Carson, right wing. Carson's going to dribble in. Pull up, jumper on the way. Carson with two. Boy, he's been real aggressive this first half.
Yeah, you're right. And the Railers got to be a little more aggressive on the defensive end here and get a couple stops.
Weisinger dribbles left. Tried to feed Chambers. Now they'll kick it out to Burris. And Brister, that is. The foul on the play, and Brister's going to get 2 free throws. Smith picks up the foul. That's his third personal foul. First team foul of the quarter. It's going to bring Comnick up off the bench. He's going to check in for Smith. Free throw up and good for Brister.
Coming back to the K-Hawks, number 22, Stanley Carnahan.
Like to see Carnahan back in there for Wilkinson.
Yeah, Wilkinson was burning us for a while, and they took him out and brought him back in Carnahan.
Free throw up and good for Brister. And it's back up to a 12-point lead for the K-Hawks. 1:21 to go in the first half. It's been all K-Hawks so far. Railers with the ball. Carson trots it up, crosses the half-court line. Now goes right. Kicks it out to Hayes, top of the key. Hands off to Schilling. Schilling finds a lane, loses it, stripped. Horace comes out there with it, feeds Weisinger, and Carson picks him up, and Weisinger will reset up top to Reynolds. Carnahan all the way up top to Reynolds, back to Carnahan to feed Chambers. And tapped away now, a little jumper on the way from Reynolds is up and good, and the Raiders down 14.
Yeah, they're just getting easy shots, and these guys are going to make them, especially at home. They're shooting a very good percentage right now.
(34-20) K-Hawks, 25 seconds to go in the first half. About a 3-second difference in the shot clock. Carson feeds Hayes, he can't finish. Gets his own rebound, tries to throw it off a K-Hawk, no good. Now the K-Hawks come out of there with it. Reynolds. Horace up and good for Horace. And half-court shot on the way, no good by Carson. And at the end of the first half, it's the Collinsville K-Hawks 36, Lincoln Railers 20. We'll take a commercial break. We'll have the halftime show here when we come back on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here at halftime in Collinsville as the Railers trail to the K-Hawks 36-20 here in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. We'll go through the scoring here first for Collinsville. They were led in the first half by their big guy, 6'9", Zach Chambers with 10. 8 points for Nick Horace, and 8 points, big 8 points off the bench for Evan Wilkinson. 6 points for Jamari Weisinger on a couple of three-pointers. Chase Reynolds and Tyree Brister both with 2 apiece. The Railers were led in the first half by Aiden Gowan. Gowan with 8 points off the bench on a couple of Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointers and a layup. 4 points for Gabe Smith and also Keon Carson. 2 points for Drew Hayes and Carson Komnick. The Railers trail here at half 36-20. We'll kick it back to the studios and be back with more of the halftime show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
You're in the Ground Incorporated and Shauna Chiropractic halftime show. The Railers trail it here at halftime, 36-20. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Collinsville, Illinois. And Scott, it's been all Collinsville so far. Collinsville already has the Lincoln Railer average giving up in a game at halftime here, and it's something we haven't seen so far. They've got a guy that can shoot it from deep. They've got a couple guys that can shoot from the corner. They've hit mid-range games, and of course they've got the big guy underneath, which has really spelled trouble for the Railers here.
Yeah, and Collinsville making it look too easy, and not a whole lot of contested shots. Railers defense, we know what they've been the past several weeks. They're an elite defense, and we just need to go in halftime, regroup. We're down 16. It's far from over. Just got to pick it up a notch. Yeah. It seems like we're about a step and a half slow.
We've got to make it a little tougher. Well, actually a lot tougher on K-Hawks. As we said, they're passing it around very smoothly. They've only got 2 turnovers on the game. They're shooting 64% from the field, 14 of 22, 4 of 8 from three-point land, and a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They've got 13 total rebounds, 2 of them offensive. They got 13 assists, Scott, on 2 turnovers, and when you've got that many assists, especially in the first half, man, that somebody's shooting the ball really well. Points in the paint. Collinsville really got the big margin there at 14-6. The Railers not shooting bad. I mean, 20 points is not a bad half for us.
Yeah.
Shooting 43% from the field, 2 of 8 from three-point land, and we have not attempted a free throw. 7 rebounds, 1 of them offensive, 3 assists on 4 turnovers, and no steals for the Railers. So as we said, the Railers got to come out and just play just maniac basketball, I think, on the defensive end and make it a little tougher for Collinsville to score. Right now it's been pinpoint passes, and then which has led to some open jump shots. Give them credit. They've hit those jump shots, but they've they've got some good shooters, obviously, but a lot of them have been uncontested.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. Like you said earlier, a lot of mid-range jumpers, finding that hole in that defense, and I'm sure that was the emphasis at halftime, where we've got to be in our spots, and right now we're not. And hopefully Coach Al and the coaching staff made some adjustments, and we can respond second half.
We'll send it back to the studios for one quick break before the second half. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium on the campus of Collinsville High School for the 39th annual Prairie Farms Holiday Boys Basketball Classic, as the Railers down 16 points to start the second half. It will be the K-Hawks basketball. See how the Railers respond here, Josh.
Yeah, a couple different defensive strategies hopefully gone over in the halftime speech, and we'll see if the Railers can pick it up here.
K-Hawks with the basketball. They work it around the perimeter with Reynolds. Now Horace, feed it into Chambers, guarded there by Hayes. He'll spin around with the reverse, put it up and good for Chambers. And the lead is 18. Komnick right corner, he'll throw up three. Got it. Komnick with a much-needed three-pointer, and it's 38-23 with 7:15 to go in the third.
Well, you're right. We got to get scores, but we've also, more importantly, got to get stops on this end. Too easy to get it to Chambers, and an easy layup for him as Komnick comes down and hits the three in the corner. But our defensive pressure and just movement, overall aggressiveness is not what we've had up until now.
Reynolds to Horace, back to Reynolds. Trying to feed Chambers, now they do. He's guarded by Sanders, up and good for Chambers, and it's just a lob pass up and good.
Yeah, and that's we got to front the ball, front it or something. Just way too easy to get it to Chambers.
6:45 to go in the third. It's the K-Hawks 40, the Lincoln Railers 23. The Carpet House, the professional design team, will work with you 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. Chase Lowry, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. They're a member of SIPC. Will be Railers basketball out of the timeout. Hayes to inbound. He'll chuck it into Carson. Carson trots it across half court line. Now they'll work their offense. Komnick to Sanders. Now Carson left wing. He'll dribble right. Now kick it over to Schilling. Now Hayes. Work it over to Sanders left wing. Corner Komnick. Now back to the right. Hayes sets a pick for Carson. Now Carson's going to dribble in. Kick it out to Komnick. Komnick's going to find a lane. Blocked there by Carnahan. A lot of contact. No call. And Reynolds is on the push for the K-Hawks. Kick it over. Weisinger. Three on the way. Got it. Weisinger with another three-pointer, and it is a 20-point lead for the K-Hawks. Schilling's trying to answer, and he'll hit the front side of the rim. And Reynolds gets the rebound. He pushes right, throws up to Horace. Horace guarded by Sanders. Horace up with the right, up off the backboard, and good. Makes it 45-23, 5:40 to go here in the third. Comnick to Carson. Now they'll swing it to the right to Hayes. Now Sanders right corner. Work it back to the left. Comnick just about lost it, regains it. Now passes off to Schilling. Nothing to the basket. Hayes pulls up for a jumper. Got it. 45-25. 5:06 to go here in the third.
I see a little fight in the Railers now, Scott. Just trying to come back here at a 20-point deficit already here in the third, but Railers got to show a little more fight to stay in it.
Weisinger loses it, now gets control of it, kicks it to Carnahan. Carnahan for a jumper from the elbow and good. Back to 22-point lead. Got a foul on Reynolds. Team first.
K-Hawk foul number 4, Chase Reynolds. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
His first personal foul. Be Railer basketball on their own baseline. Comnick to inbound. Gives it to Hayes, now Carson. They work it to the left, now back up top to Carson. Carson, little double clutch up and good for Keon. 47-27.
Trading baskets, Scott. At this point, we can't trade them.
K-Hawks with the basketball. They work it around the perimeter with Reynolds, now Weisinger. Back to Reynolds. Weisinger, deep three. Off the rim, no good. Schilling tracks it down. Carnahan there. Off of the K-Hawks, and it's going to be Railer basketball.
Well, there's a stop, and now we got to peck away at it here and have the Railers still be aggressive to the hoop.
47-27. K-Hawks, 3:50 to go in the third. Carson goes left, now spins up. Blocked, out of bounds, off of, well, Chambers blocked it, went out of bounds, going to stay with the Railers.
Yeah, good aggressive play by Keon. Love the take by Keon. Just ran into a big guy there, but continue to go after it here.
Sanders right corner. Now they'll kick it out to Schilling. Now Comnick work it left to Carson. Five on the clock. Hayes, three on the way. In and out, no good. Carnahan with the rebound for the K-Hawks. Horace, right corner, now back up top to Reynolds. To Weisinger, to Reynolds. Trying to feed it to Chambers. Good job by Hayes guarding him.
Yeah, they got all five guys on one side of the court. Now they separate a little bit.
Horace, feed, Carnahan. Carnahan's going to go up with the right, no good. Hayes with the rebound. 2:44 to go. Comnick back to Carson. Swing it over to Hayes. Now Schilling left wing. Schilling's going to pull for a jumper. Got hit on the arm, and he'll get 2 free throws.
K-Hawk foul number 4, Chase Reynolds. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Trey Schilling at the line for 2 shots.
First free throw from Schilling, left it short.
Coming back in the game for the K-Hawks, number 12, Evan Wilkinson. Back in for the Railers.
Miller and Smith check in for the Railers. Carson and Sanders will take a break, and Schilling will get 1 more free throw. Railers down by 20. Free throw up and good for Schilling, and Gowan will check in for him.
Schilling. Coming back in the game for the Railers, number 2, Ian Gowan. 47-28,
K-Hawks. Winner moves on. The loser will play for the third place trophy tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Jayhawks with the ball. There's a little jumper by Horace, up and good. Comic's going to dribble in, up with the right, no good. Hayes there for the putback, couldn't get it to go. And Wilkinson gets the rebound, kicks it to Reynolds.
Yeah, good drive by Carson. And one thing I've noticed watching Collinsville, Chambers goes for about every block shot.
Deep three by Weisinger. And it's good.
Yeah, you're right. It is pure, too. I'm not sure he's hit rim here tonight. And we're talking, I'm sure most of you are viewing on YouTube. And these are not threes that are right on the line. These are deep threes, and he's had it going right from the tip.
52-28. Smith, drive, kick it out to Gowan. Now they'll reset up top with Hayes. Miller, kick it out. Hayes, three from the corner, no good. Off of Miller, and Weisinger tracks it down. Three on the way by Horace off the side of the rim, no good. Wilkinson there for the rebound. Now he'll feed Chambers underneath the dunk for Chambers. (54-28). 43 seconds to go in the third. Railers working it around. Smith. Up and no good, but he draws the foul, and Smith will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Call for foul number 12, Evan Wilkinson, his second personal foul, 13 foul. Kate Smith at the line for 2 shots.
Free throw from Smith is up and good.
Give Smith 3 points here on the evening.
And the second one no good from Smith. Jayhawks will hold for the last shot of the third period, up 54-29. Reynolds with it up top, now down to 10. They work it around. Reynolds over to Weisinger. Weisinger, deep three on the way. Nothing but net.
Carson was right on him, too.
And at the end of three, it's been all Jayhawks, 57-29. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back, Railer fans. Fourth period underway. Railers down by 28 and have the ball. They'll work it around with Miller. Now Hayes. Hayes to Smith. Smith gets to the lane. Long and strong move. And they're going to get number 42 on the foul. Number 42 is Solomon Talbot.
Yeah, Gabe's done a good job of being aggressive to the basket. Has been rewarded here with a couple of free throws as Gabe misses his first free throw.
Second free throw, Smith rolls in and good. 57-30, K-Hawks.
Turnover by the K-Hawks. Give the Railers back the basketball here with 7:25 left here in the game.
Horn checks in for the Railers. Now they'll work it around the perimeter with Miller. Now Horn left corner. They swing it around to the right. Smith on the right wing. Now to Comnick. Comnick's going to dribble in. Guarded there by Horace. No good. Gets his own rebound. Hit out of his hands by Horace. And the K-Hawks come out of there with it. Feed it in, now kick it out to Wilkinson. Back up top, Weisinger, another three on the way. Ooh, he missed one. And the Raiders with the rebound, down 27 and the ball. Horn pushes it up, now gives it to Miller. Miller's going to take a three off the rim, no good. And Horace with the rebound for the K-Hawks. Feed it in, Talbot up, no good. Rebound Miller. Miller pushes left. Now loses it. Horn there to grab it. Now Comnick. Miller dribbles in. Spins out. Nowhere to go. Picked up his dribble. Now feed to Comnick. Up and no good. Brister with the rebound. He pushes right. Kick it out. Three on the way. Weisinger got it.
They've gotten, not only have they made him, obviously, Scott, but they've gotten quite a few open looks, and I know he's been shooting it from deep pretty well, but that was another one where they've got a transition look, and Weisinger gets his feet set, and he's a very, very good shooter.
Smith to the basket, up and no good. Talbot with the rebound, and it's a 30-point lead for the K-Hawks, and that means running clock here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, usually we're okay with the running clock because generally we're up by that amount.
Another three on the way. Weisinger. 63-30. Raiders with the ball. Horn's going to take a three up top of the key, no good. Gowan with the rebound. Now he's going to take a three. Missed it, but was fouled by Brister. And Gowan's going to get three free throws.
First team foul. Aiden Gowan going to the line for 3 shots.
Free throw up and good for Gowan. Second one up and good.
Second free throw good for Gowan. Checking in for the K-Hawks, number 2, James Wilkinson.
Tonight, Carson checks in for the Railers. Carson Comnick will have a seat.
Number 22, Ian Carson.
And Gowan makes all 3 free throws. 63-33, K-Hawks.
Well, one you don't want to go back and necessarily watch the tape on, Scott, but the Railers will have a chance to come back and redeem themselves a little bit tomorrow at a 6 o'clock game for the third place here. And I'm not sure anyone expected the Railers to be in the third place.
No, we'll take it. This is a tough tournament, a lot of good teams, and we just ran into a very good Collinsville team. Wilkinson for 3 off the rim, no good. Horn there for the rebound, hit out of bounds off Brister. Going to go to the Railers.
Yeah, I think MacArthur was probably one of the top seeds here. They got upset early on, I think by Fallon, who's a very good basketball team. So you're right.
It's not going to be any easier tomorrow.
No,
Fallon, a very good team.
No, it'll be another good test for the Railers as Gowan drills.
A Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
You talked about Coach wanted 4 competitive games, and this one's kind of gotten out of hand here, but you saw 4 quality teams that the Railers hopefully will get better as the season goes on from.
Kenai Carson picks up the foul.
Foul number 22, Kenai Carson, his first personal foul, first team foul. Check in for the Railers, number 14, Herman Tunkins.
First team foul for the Railers, and the first personal foul on Kenai Carson. Feed it into Talbot, up with the left, up and good. Talbot, 6'11".
Yeah, big kid underneath. Yeah, nice to bring him off the bench.
Kenai hands off to Miller, to Horn, and Tungate into the ball game. 3 on the way, got it. Miller with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Feed it into Talbot. 6'11" goes up and taps it to himself, and he'll be fouled by Horn, and Talbot's going to get 2 free throws.
Well, again, the Railers will be back in action here from Collinsville tomorrow at 6 o'clock for the third place game against the Panthers from O'Fallon. And the Lady Railers will be in the championship over at Peoria Manual. So
probably against Peoria.
I would assume, yeah. That's what we have heard anyway.
Missed the second. Horn with the rebound. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Smith to Tungate. Now Horn. Miller. Kenai Carson. Now Smith up top with 51 seconds to go. Horn, he's going to dribble in. Pop, stop, and pop, and good.
Good drive there by Horn. Got right in the middle of the lane. A nice little 2-foot jump shot. Get it to go put him in the scoring book here for the tournament.
Brister kicks it over. Wilkinson, 3, airballed it down to Brister. Feeds Talbot. He's going to get held on the arm, the foul, and Talbot's going to get 2 free throws.
Lincoln foul number 1, Blake Horn.
And that will just about do it here as the clock is running.
Talbot at the line for 2 shots.
First free throw up and good.
Talbot.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound Smith. And that will do it from Collinsville this evening as the Railers fall to the K-Hawks 67-41.
Against the Quincy Blue Devils at 7:30.
We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the postgame show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back here, Railer Nation, as the Railers fall here in the semifinal game of the Collinsville Prairie Farm Holiday Boys Basketball Classic. To Collinsville, 67-41. We'll run through the scoring. Collinsville was led tonight by Jamari Weisinger. Weisinger with 21 points, 7 of 10 from the three-point line. Zach Chambers, the big guy underneath, had 16 points. Nick Horace with 12. 8 points for Evan Wilkinson. 4 for Solomon Talbot, and 2 points for Tyree Brister, Stanley Carnahan, and Chase Reynolds for the 67-4 Collinsville. The Railers were led here tonight by the senior Aiden Gowan. Gowan was perfect from the floor tonight, 14 points, 3 of 3 from three-point land. He also had a layup to go along with 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Give Gowan 14. 6 points for Gabe Smith, 6 points for Keon Carson, 5 points for Carson Komnick, 4 points for Drew Hayes, 3 points for Brady Miller, 2 for Blake Horn, and 1 point for Trey Schilling for the 41 for the Railers. Again, the Railers fall here tonight, 67-41. They will be back in action tomorrow for the third place game to take on the O'Fallon Panthers at 6 o'clock. We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break and have Coach Alexander here for the postgame. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Back here from Collinsville, as looks like Troy Triad and the Belleville East Lancers getting ready to take, or are on the court here for a late night. About a 9 o'clock tip probably here from Collinsville. Josh Connick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic post-game show. And Scott, it was all Collinsville here tonight as Collinsville shoots 63% from the field. They were 9 of 18 from three-point land, 6 of 8 from the free throw line for 75%. They had 25 rebounds, 24 assists on just 3 turnovers, and that just doesn't normally happen against our defense in a 1-2-2.
No, give credit to Collinsville. That's a very good basketball team right there, and the Railers just struggled tonight. Seemed like we mentioned before, we're just a step slow. Weren't getting to our spots, and Collinsville hit some easy shots, hit some tough shots, hit some deep shots.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And a lot of shots around the rim with Chambers and Talbot. But, it's one of those games we knew it was going to be tough coming in. You're playing in Collinsville against a very, very, very good
14-0 for a reason.
Yeah, and, they've got to just push this one aside and regroup and get ready for tomorrow night, because taking on O'Fallon, that's another very good basketball team.
Railers shoot 38% from the field, 15 of 40, 5 of 16 from the three-point land, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. 18 total rebounds, 5 of them offensive. 5 assists on 4 turnovers, and there's a big difference in the when you've got that many assists like Collinsville had at 24. They're scoring some points here tonight. 24 points in the paint for Collinsville compared to the Railers 6. And it was if it wasn't Weisinger, it was Wilkerson in the first half, and then it was Chambers a lot to start the second half, and he kind of carried it. They were getting easy looks and really easy passes, and which resulted in only 3 turnovers for Collinsville here tonight. Just not a lot the Railers could do as somebody shoots that well, and especially a team like Collinsville's got a number of different weapons that is not a good matchup for any kind of defense, but let alone the 1-2-2.
You're right, and they've done this pretty much whole tournament, beating teams like this, and it's a hard one to swallow, but we need to just focus on tomorrow night. This kind of game kind of humbles you. It keeps you true, and nothing against the Railers. They came out, they played, they tried, they fought. The better team won.
Just got out. We talked about getting out to a good start, and that's exactly what Collinsville did. They got Weisinger going early with the 3 and got it going, and the Railers held in there for the first quarter. And after one, it was just 19-13, so the Railers had done a good job of putting points on the board. It just tonight was the K-Hawks night as far as shooting the basketball from really anywhere on the floor.
Yeah.
And then to boot, when your offense isn't going well, they always had a kind of an outlet to throw it to Chambers on the block. And I think Hayes was not near aggressive underneath defensively because he's been saddled with foul trouble in the last couple games, and I think coach has told him, and I think he knows this too, that this team isn't very good when he's sitting over by coach. So he didn't have the aggressive defensively, and it showed, and the Railers just didn't have it tonight, and Collinsville did.
Joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, that was a tough one. We knew Collinsville, a solid, very, very solid team coming in. They just had all assets of their game working tonight.
Well, they got everything you need. They got outside shooting. They got ball handling. They got guys to play at the high post, low post, hard to guard. They're well coached, and they just attacked and ripped us apart. But one thing that and I'm not making excuses, they just flat out beat us. But the setup of the tournament is we played 2 hours ago, and the way we play, you turn around and try to play a ranked team, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not making any excuses. It was just a good royal beating.
Yeah, good butt whooping.
And for once, I thought our kids kind of gave up, but I don't know if it's because they're so much bigger, stronger. They're a 4A school, and I think the difference in 3A, I said it earlier, is how physical the game is, and I think we just wore down. We've played some 3A or 4A teams down here, which I'm happy. I want to play those people to make us better, but you know, I would rather see your semifinal game be your first game of the day to get to the championship game instead of play a game to get to the semi. Now we got to play 2 games. Now you got teams that are the type of play that you do depends on how, you know, conditioned you are. So, you know, it's not my tournament. We'll play in it. We love it. That's the only negative thing I have to say about it, because we get good competition. We play people we don't play throughout the year, and we just got thumped.
Well, we've not had an easy game here, Coach. Two games before this were dog fights, and I think you're right. I think it wore on our guys a little bit, and the physicality of even Belleville East and the physicality of McClure North. It's one thing to play a game, but it's also one thing to be held and grabbed and try to fight off that strength that some of these teams have. And you know, point of emphasis for our guys is you know, to put on that weight, to put on that muscle in the weight room and eat right and do all the stuff that makes these guys, the bigger you are, the stronger you are, and you can handle a couple more games in a day than you can at you know, 150 pounds compared to 210.
You know, no doubt. And you know, I'm telling you, tomorrow night will be a dandy of a game.
Yeah.
The championship game between them and Quincy. Both of them are undefeated, and you know, it'll be I think this place will be rocking tomorrow night for that basketball game. So, but our kids, hey, I'm proud. You know, they play hard. I don't know if we ran out of gas or whatever. We're going back. We've had enough gym time for today. We're going to go back and let the kids sit around, lay around, and hopefully get some rest. And we'll try to find a place to work out tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be ready to come. Tomorrow, the opponent that we have, they're going to have spit in their fire tomorrow because of what we did to them a year ago, where, you know, after 3 quarters they had 10 points, and I think they ended up with 22 last year. So they're going to try to score 22 in the first 2 minutes. So, and they could very well, if we don't come to play, we've got to do a better job. They're a good basketball team, so we just want to come and play and finish it out. We just talked about not many teams in the tournament go 3-1, so that's our goal right now, is to try to finish 3-1, and that would be, other than the showing tonight, it's been a really, really good tournament for us.
Well, Coach, get them back to the hotel, rested up, refocused, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Collinsville. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow at 6 as the Railers are back here at the Prairie Farms Boys Basketball Tournament to take on the Panthers from O'Fallon. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting at 5:30. The Railers now stand at 9-4. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We would like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 41, Collinsville K-Hawks 67. We ask you patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. This has been a production of WLCN Sports. 96.3 FM. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Joe Lee, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, and Josh Comnick, this is Scott Kirby. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the station for the Classic Rock experience on the Nighttime Fix. 96.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal, call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Basketball. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.